big sunflowers are going to be right there. And you keep coming around the border. You have more siennas, wildflowers. Of course, that carpet of snow is beautiful. Oh, this is my oasis. I have some cucumbers coming up as well. If you can look real close, there's the baby cucumber. I'm also going to have to stake these really soon, the next couple of days. My dill is still coming up. I have my Italian oregano. I have rosemary. And I also have a few green beans in here. There's some right there on the pod. You just love it. Of course, some are beautiful flowers. I got some peppers coming up over here. Look at how big they've gotten. And I'm talking about all organic, no pesticides whatsoever. If your garden is not getting ate, then you are not part of our ecosystem. So I don't mind sharing. I've already picked off of this, off of that several times. I picked off of this one too. Those are jalapenos. I picked those off as well. And then if you can see, I still can come around here, get the border. I'll be planting green beans and cucumbers in this one. And that's basically an oasis of just a few things that I have in my garden. I also have potatoes, tomatoes, cauliflowers on the back. I have purple cauliflower at that. Excuse the mess over here. I'm always out here. If you can see, I have there they are. And there's some tomatoes. I got some tomatoes right there. Of course, I covered those. I laid those out with some marigolds to help with the horn beetles. My collard greens are still coming up. I know the bees love them. Oh, and here's my potatoes. As you can see, they are already flowering. So I'll be picking potatoes in a couple of, probably about a month. I'm gonna leave them in as long as I can. This is my first year growing potatoes. So I'm highly excited. I also covered these late marigolds down here as well, just to help with some of the pests as well. Of course, you know we're organic. And this is where I took all of my marigolds and put them at. So I transferred them from my garden tower. It is flourishing as well. As you can see, all of the pretty buds that has not yet came out open yet. So the more they're open, the more I'll go ahead and transfer them to other places in my garden. Oh, but yeah. I am so proud of myself this year. I went a little bit over what I normally would have done, but everything is flourishing. And we have some more peppers over here. This is one of the long peppers. Yeah. So, as you can see, I got some more marigolds right there with the potatoes. And that's my lovely oasis. Gardening has definitely brought joy to my life. I love coming out here and just seeing what has grown. It's an amazing feeling knowing that that you can put something in the ground and they'll come up like those little baby tomatoes. There's some small ones, but I got some big ones in here as well. And I've already had one for dinner. Alrighty. Well, this is my oasis. This is my lovely garden. I have put a lot of hours, a lot of time in it, and I couldn't ask for a more bountiful, beautiful garden that our birds love, the butterflies love, the bees love. And without gardening, I don't know where I would be doing today if I wasn't gardening. So, thanks so much for checking in with Purely Natural Roots. This is Sasha. I'm signing out. Oh, wait, I got a few more things I could show you. It's another big, huge pepper. And we love elephants, so we have elephants all throughout our garden. As you can see, the wildflowers, they're coming up as well. Those things are really big. This is another myth that you can't purchase a seed from Dollar Tree and it won't grow. That is an absolute lie. Most of the flowers that I have in my garden are all from Dollar Tree. For a buck. I probably will have to thin out some so that we don't get mildew. Now I also have some dwarf sunflowers that I planted with my snapdragons, as well as a few wildflowers in here as well. And a little bit of lavender. I just got this a few days ago. And unfortunately, I have not been keeping up with it, but one great thing about lavender is it doesn't like a lot of water. So you can go a few days without it. So, oh my goodness, I forgot. I planted pepper seeds in those just to see if it's gonna do good. I just did that like 3 days ago. But I forgot I got more peppers right here. I got a whole nother pepper plant right here. And so I got that in the hanging one. I just couldn't pass up on it at Dollar General. So I just wanted, I really wanted flowers in it this year, but seeing that all my flowers are already blooming and already coming up, I just decided to go ahead and use them for pepper plants. Alrighty, well, thanks so much for tuning into Purely Natural Roots, where I like to garden naturally, organically, and with a lot of love. Bye. Happy gardening.